What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Personal Trainer Business Accelerator, the PTBA. And I know that personal trainers save lives and they deserve to get paid like it, and that's what I'm here to help you do. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm recording right from my phone. Stuff is going up on YouTube because I want to be able to repurpose my content into video. That's where Instagram's going, if you haven't heard about that. And I talk about that in a future episode, so you can buckle up for that if you're worried about video and saying, oh man, I just got good at posting and now I got to start making videos. Oh my God. Well, you want to reframe that mindset. But anyway, I talk about that in a later episode. So today I'm just going to talk about, well, actually, I wanted to say, if you're watching YouTube, I am shirtless. I just woke up, grabbed my phone, grabbed the mic, and I started recording because, yeah, I'm just getting after it. I'm comfortable shirtless. That's why I work out, so I look good, you know? I've earned the right to have my shirt off, and I feel comfortable, and I'm moving, I'm shaking around. Anyway, let's get into this. I want to talk about how I had my most successful launch to date. And if you're not familiar with what a launch is, you know, it's me, it's anyone who is launching their product. You have a date where something is going to go live, or a start date where, for me, it's obviously my course, the PTBA. For some people, it could be a restaurant, right? A restaurant has a grand opening. It could be a product. A lot of people sell a product and that, you know, they build up hype for it and they launch on a certain date. And there's a lot we can go into regarding how to set up your launch, potentially a different episode. But I want to talk about what I did to have a successful launch. I made just under $30,000 in my launch. And I say that not to brag or boast. I say that because I want you to know what's possible. I want you to understand that everything I teach, without paying for ads, without using my website, I use my website inside my course to deliver some of my content, but I didn't get a single sale from my website. I did it all on Instagram, inside the DMs, without a single paid ad. And I kind of want to take you through what that process looks like and how you can do this yourself. But understand that this requires work. This also requires time and some patience. This is not a quick win that, you know, pop a pill and you're going to get a ton of clients. And I think that's what a lot of people want. Ooh, I could pay for ads. I can make a little video or whatever, pay for ads, and I'll start flooding with clients. That's not how it works. You need proof of concept in your business first. And I'm at a point in my business where I've proven concept. So for me, it's time to start moving towards ads. It's time to start hiring people. And this has taken a year of a lot of work, and I'll tell you exactly what that work was. So the first things first is that, well, I've worked on my mindset. And honestly, I'm going to take you through the PTBA right now and what my course looks like, because what I do is what I teach, and I know it works. And that's why I teach it. And I teach it because I've done it. Just like you have worked on your fitness journey. And that's what you teach your clients. The weight training, the nutrition, hopefully the mindset work, because that's where it all starts. And that's where my program starts. It's really removing yourself from these limiting beliefs. And it's so great. I've learned this from a recent mentor, James Wedmore. He says, you know, not that a belief, sometimes we think a belief is something that we are aware of, and that we know, yes, I believe this, I believe that. But really, a belief is a thought you stop thinking. It's so ingrained in you, you don't even think about it anymore. And this could be something like sales. Sales is scummy. Well, if your idea that sales is scummy, but we need to have sales to make money, but if you believe sales is scummy and that's an ingrained belief in your head, then you're never going to go out and sell. Therefore, you're going to limit yourself in your business. And there's a lot of these we can go down, but you know, many of these limiting beliefs, and it takes a lot of unlearning. All the things we've learned in life, it takes a lot of unlearning to now break that belief inside your head so that you can have all the things that you want in life. So anyway, I've done a lot of work on my mindset so that here's the biggest thing. And in the next episode, I'll talk about getting in the DMs. Stay tuned for that. My new whiteboard sessions is coming out soon. But when you're in the DMs and you don't get a response, are you like downtrodden by it? And now you're like, man, I suck at this whole business thing. I suck at getting in the DMs. Well, when you do that, your demeanor changes and your shoulders sag and round and your head drops and you say, I suck. No one's responding to me. And how is that going to propel you to do another DM? It's not. Instead, if you go, man, this person's not responding in the DMs, they're probably scared. I'm sure they get a lot of DMs from a lot of people like me, these cold DMs. But the fact is that I can tell that they're not taking advantage of their business. And if they are, good for them. Then they won't respond, and that's okay. But I'm going to take this as, oh my God, they're scared. They need me even more. So I'm going to follow up and make sure I'm there for them because they probably don't get that enough. All right, so we're reframing how we receive an event. And instead of receiving it as, I suck, no, it's that they need me. So I'm going to show up twice as hard. So it's a lot of these instances that we work on inside my program. And it's a lot of stuff that I work on with myself, never realizing that this is not about me, but it's about the other person. Same thing like if we were to refer this to dating. If I got rejected on a date, or maybe I went in for a kiss and I didn't get that kiss, the girl backed away. Ooh, man, that hurts. But I'm able to go home and be okay with myself. Not be like, I'm a piece of shit. I suck. I'm ugly. And then if I think that, am I ever going to go on the next date? No, it's probably going to take me another month to get on the next date. But instead, I go home and I go, I know I'm awesome. I'm the fucking man. And I'm gorgeous. And that's okay. We're just not a right fit. There's plenty of girls out there. I'll find the right one. Let's get back on the horse. Let's get on another date. Same thing with our business. So a lot of mindset work there. Now to get more tactical, we'll go in the next step of niching down. We need to understand our niche super well. Because if you're talking to everyone, you talk to nobody. And if I went on, I always give this example. If I was on my Instagram, and this is probably where most of you have found me. If I'm on my Instagram, and on Monday I say, hey, personal trainers, I know you stay up at night, and you're worried about losing that next client, your monthly client, who's not doing the work, and they're going to quit at any moment. And that's causing you stress because you're like going to lose money. And if you lose that client, or if you lose 2 of those clients, then what? How are you going to pay for groceries? How am I going to get another client? I know you're sitting there thinking those things. And if I said that on Monday, you're like, damn, Matt, you're inside my head. But then on Wednesday, I'm like, hey, dog trainers, the reason why you're not getting clients is because blah, 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 blah. And I started talking to dog trainers. And then on Friday, I started talking to chefs. I'm like, hey, chefs, you want to have more private clients? You want to get more people in your restaurant? Whatever that is. I started talking about marketing. You wouldn't give a shit. You'd be like, what the hell is Matt talking about? Does he help me or what does he help with? And he helps people get clients. I kind of get that. But there's this distrust there. But when I show up every single day and I talk to personal trainers, I become the obvious solution to your problem. As a personal trainer, you want to make more money. You want to get more clients. You want to change more lives. You want to fix your mindset around all of this stuff. When I talk to you directly and I know your pains and problems with this, then I become the obvious solution to your problem. Not watering down my message, trying to talk to everyone because yes, I can help everyone for sure. But when I start talking to everyone, I start talking to no one. And we water down our message. So getting very clear on your niche. It doesn't have to be male, female. It doesn't have to be an age range. It could be somebody with a specific problem. Right? I don't pick men or women. I don't pick an age range. I pick personal trainers. That's my niche. I could even go further and just speak to CrossFit people, which ends up being mostly my niche anyways, CrossFitters. But for you, it doesn't have to be a certain age range. It could be a specific problem. But I would always say you could get more specific. You could pick moms, but you could pick moms who have kids between the ages of 0 to 6. That might be a specific problem. You could pick moms who are empty nesters, right? Their kids are out of the house. They have different problems than moms with new kids, right? Their kids are gone. Now they're like looking for a purpose. They want to get back in their training. They want to do a triathlon. Maybe it's a completely different style of training and a completely different purpose they're looking for. And when you start to speak to that, you start to become the obvious solution to their problem. So that's what I have done with personal trainers. And I understand their pains and problems so well. And I've created my high ticket offer to provide that solution. Okay, I'm going to skip the high ticket offer. I've talked about that before in episode 2, I believe. You can go listen to that. And now what I've done to have this very successful launch is that now I know who my specific client is. I will tell you exactly what I do. I've been going to True Coach, which is, I go to their Instagram. True Coach is an online platform, Trainerize, other apps like that. I go there and I go to their followings. They have 25,000 followers. And I know because True Coach is an online fitness app for personal trainers to deliver their service, their programming, things like that. I know that those are online coaches. So there's 25,000 potential leads for me. So I go in there and I start DMing people. And guys, this isn't scummy. I'm doing it because I love you. I want personal trainers to make better money. You're saving lives and you deserve to make more money, and you've never been taught that. So I go find you in True Coach and start having conversations with you in the DMs. And I'm going to talk a lot more about that on the next episode coming up on Wednesday. So just hold tight for that. But I start creating relationships. I start talking to you in the DMs and asking you where you feel like your pain points are. And then I make content around that stuff. And I send it to you. And I develop these relationships. Hell, I had a client I signed on this recent round that I've been talking to in the DMs for a year. For one whole year. And I have a beautiful spreadsheet where I keep track of these people. Because, man, that can get really lost in the DMs. But I filter my spreadsheet and I'm like, oh, when was the last time I talked to Mike? All right, it's been a month. I need to go talk to Mike. How's he doing? Hey, last time I told him, hey, man, you need to get on more sales calls. Or, hey, you need to work on this niching down. Here's a post I wrote about niching down. Have you niched down yet? He goes, no, man, I'm nervous. Oh, hey, you want to set up a call? Let me help you. I'm not at a point in my business. I wasn't at a point in my business where I am too busy, flooded with clients, all this stuff, that I can't spend a little bit of time nurturing a potential lead and helping them get what they want. Zig Ziglar said it best. He said, I won't say it exactly right, but if you help enough people get what they want, then you will get what you want. Essentially something like that. So start helping more people because you love your clients, because you believe in your service so much and you know you can help these people. You can go in the DMs and spend a little bit of time. Send a video message. Send an audio message because it's way faster than to type out a solution. Say, give them something actionable to do and follow up with them because you actually care. And then they feel seen, heard, and understood. Oh my God, this person's actually there for me. It's not just a cold DM and then I never hear from them again. This person followed up. They sent me actionable advice. They sent me one of their posts. Wow, this person really cares. This is what 99% of people aren't doing. And that's what I did. And I created and nurtured a lot of relationships. And then, in tangent with getting in the DMs and then solving their problems with my posts and my stories and developing that relationship with these people, then it was time to start making sales. And in 3 weeks, my marketing plan was for 3 weeks, I continued to put up good content. And then I did call to action posts. I had 9 call to action mixed between stories and posts. And posts where I said, here's my program, here's how I'm going to solve your problem. I didn't talk, there was a few times where I talked about the features being what they get inside my program, the support and education. But I talked a lot more about how I'm solving their problem. You are here, you make no money as a personal trainer, you make $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Last round, the clients who put in the work made $7,000 inside my program. What would that do for you? More time, freedom. You can actually take a breath. So I talked about those things you so badly want, the things that are keeping you up at night, and the future vision you've seen for yourself. You're already a good trainer, but people need to know it. So let me help you market that. I talked about these things that you want so badly in my posts, and then I would make stories and I would make call to action. Hey, we're closing in 5 days and there's 3 spots left. You know, don't be looking at the test. Don't be looking at my testimonials in 3 months, seeing that, Jim made $8,000 this round, and you're still over there struggling. Don't miss out. I'm creating hype around that stuff. But most of all, what mostly worked was getting people on sales calls and making that ask. After I've nurtured someone, hey, I've sent you these posts. Hey, we've been having these conversations in the DMs. You know what? I would love to learn more about you, what your future goals are. And if it sounds like a good fit, we can talk about what it looks like inside the PTBA and what it's like to work with me. If it's not a good fit, that's totally okay. No pressure. I would still love to give you some sort of actionable advice on our call and help you along the way. But if it is a good fit, I can change your fucking life. And I want to make that offer. Now, everything's clear and laid out on the table. This is exactly what I say in the DMs. Everything's clear, laid out on the table. They know how the call is going to look and then I'm going to make an offer. Or if it's not a good fit, I won't make an offer. But I've made it very clear. I'm communicating, open communication. I'm not trying to trick you into a sales call. I'm telling you exactly what's going to happen on the call. And I got people on the call. And in those calls, oh my God, it's a service call. It's not a sales call. I do exactly that. I help them feel seen, heard, understood. I get excited about what's actually possible for them inside their business. And then when it comes time for me to talk about my program, I don't even talk about that much. If the call is 45 minutes, I talk about my program for about 5 minutes. They're already excited and sold because the number one thing, and I hear Alex Hormozy talk about this a lot. If you don't know Alex Hormozy, he's got a multi-million dollar business, and he teaches gym owners how to sell out their gym and all that kind of stuff. And he talks about sales. And he said the number one thing is conviction. If your conviction about what you're offering is 1,000,000%, which it is for me, I know I can change lives. If you put in the work, I will help you crush your business. And people can feel that inside the sales calls. So it doesn't matter what the fuck I say. They already feel it from me. They're already ready to buy before I even talk about my program. So that's the biggest thing inside your sales calls. If you believe in what you're selling, people will feel that and they will want to be a part of it. And yeah, like I said, what I do is I help them realize where they're at, what their future goals are, the fact that I can help them get them there, what's been holding them back, and what that's going to cost them if they continue to do what they're doing, and how it can be the solution to solve that pain and get them to their goals. And then I land the sale, and I save my price with conviction. I don't shrink down, and I don't think, oh my God, I'm nervous, this person's not going to be able to pay for it, so I'm going to say half of what I should be charging. No. I know what I should be charging. I actually raised my prices this round and gave 0 discounts this round. I made more money than I ever have because that starts to attract a certain type of person, a person that's committed, and you're going to start getting clients that are ready to roll, that will do the work when you raise your prices. Because when you charge less, you're offering the same, but for cheaper. Seth Godin said that. Beautiful, amazing marketer. When you charge less, you're offering the same, but cheaper. And the same for most people is not doing the workouts, not losing the weight, not becoming the person that they want to become. Because you're not charging enough. It's the same thing for me. I charge more money and I got higher level clients. I got people who are ready to do the work. I'm so excited about it. So all of this is what has gotten me to have the best launch I've ever had. I've been nurturing leads for months now. And when you get a no, sometimes a no is a not yet. For some of these people, they were a not yet, but they were ready now. So I've been nurturing leads in the DM based off my specific niche, who is obviously personal trainers. Who is your niche? Start talking to these people in the DMs. Nurture relationships. Don't sell right away. And then when it is time to sell, when you've given them enough, when you've offered enough, when you've tried to help them solve their problems, then you can make your offer. And then you can say, hey, let's get on a sales call. Let's see if I can help you. If not, it's totally cool. But if I can, I want to change your life. Because I know I can. But if you're ready for it, I'm ready for it. So it's really those things. and putting out good content, right? That's kind of part of nurturing your leads, showing that you are the expert, but also showing them a bit about yourself. And we'll do another episode on content. And not just putting how-to content, here's a workout, here's a HIIT workout, but you want to show yourself too, because ultimately people buy from people they want to be like. They see your life and they want that life for themselves. For them, for you, it's probably health and fitness and what you're able to do because you're such a healthy, fit person. And actually, if you want to learn more about what to post, I have a free blueprint, my personal trainer content blueprint. Tell you exactly what to post, how to post it. So go download that in my Instagram. You'll see it. It's the free personal trainer content blueprint. Download that, baby. It's good stuff. All right. So that's it, guys. I'll just recap one more time. It's understanding your niche, getting in the DMs, talking to people, nurturing relationships, and doing that with your content as well as in the DMs, and asking people to get on sales calls. If you can do those three things, nurture relationships, put out good content, and get on sales calls and ask for the sale, you will start to make more money. It's honestly as simple as that. Simple, not easy, but it's as simple as that. So get out there, get clear on your message, start DMing people, and ask people to get on sales calls when you've nurtured that relationship. And yes, it takes work, but that's what we're here for. We're here to change lives. There's not a quick fix, just like you wouldn't offer that to your clients. It's not a pill and they lose weight. No, doing this stuff is becoming the person, becoming the business person. And you are not the business person yet. You need to become that person by doing all these things so that you can eventually grow your business and hire out and have a system in place that runs itself. And you can start doing the more high-level stuff as you hire employees to do your outreach for you. But we're not there yet. Okay, so do these things, start growing your business. Hope you love that. I love you guys. And download that content blueprint. Go to my Instagram. Actually, you can go to matthewallenmedia.com/content blueprint. I'll put it in the show notes. And right there, will help you go a long way with your content and understand how to really provide better content for your people so you start to develop that know, like, and trust. And people will be more excited to work with you because they know you, they like you, they want to be like you. And that's a huge part of this. A little flex for the camera. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.